Good morning, Breakfast Club family. This is Mark Stevens for your host, Joe Shute. Welcome to the Breakfast Club. This is the day before the big day. This is December 24th, 2014. Hope you had a great day yesterday. Hope you have a great day today, tomorrow, and throughout the weekend, because as after today, and we're not going to hold you long today, we won't be back until Monday. So you got a good time to rest, enjoy yourself, fill yourself up with good food, good friends, good love, and be ready for the coming year that we're already in. So Joe may be chiming in here shortly. I don't know if he's going to be here today for sure, but we will see about that. We will see about that. Before we get started, though, I do want to go over a couple of things that was a little disturbing. But again, what it does, it tells me the importance of this presentation that we have, and it also shows how many people that are waiting for us to introduce them to what we have now in the coming year, and this phenomenal opportunity that we have in this presentation. I was reading where, we already know, because we've talked about it on a number of occasions, that the middle class, is shrinking so much. And there are a lot of middle class families that are now in lines to get food and things of that nature. And, the other thing that's really disturbing is that we know that in corporate America, the workers are being devalued. And many now, they need multiple jobs to make a middle class wage. They used to make a middle class wage because of the things that corporate America does, and I told you that they don't play fair, because they pay you just enough so you don't quit, and then you end up doing enough work that you don't get fired, and that's not good for anybody. So those that are making less than a middle class wage now, they have to get 3 and 4 jobs to pull that back together. But we have the answer to that, because this opportunity that we have, this presentation that we have, is their wake-up call that they don't have to get 4 or 5 jobs. Again, just need one job. Don't get fired. Hold on, I'm getting a lot of echo here. Those that are making, I don't know why this is echoing. Less than the middle class, they get 4 jobs. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I think we're okay now. As I was saying, a lot of these people now have to get 3 and 4 jobs just to have a middle class wage. Well, the question for them is simply this: would you consider a career change for the right money? Our company's in a major expansion worldwide, and we look for people that are honest, ambitious, work well with other people, and have 8 to 10 hours a week to learn how to have a successful business from home. That's all we have to do, and we can help all of these people at the same time helping ourselves. Now, another study that, well, it wasn't a study, well, I guess you can't call it a study, but one of my least favorite agencies, I don't even call them an agency, called the Fed, actually did a survey. And here's the thing. They came up with 5 questions that may predict how rich you might be. And I don't know how they determine that, but they come up with all kinds of crazy things. Anyway, so I don't trust them as far as I can see, I don't trust them. Never will, never have. But anyway, I want to just put those 5 questions to you and just say, think about it. Think about these questions that they came. Now, I didn't come up with these questions now. Remember, they came up with these questions, the Fed. And the questions are simply this. Question number 1 is, did you save any money last year? Now, we all can, answer that question because we know us. You know you, I know me. Did you save any money last year? Yes or no? Now, these 5 questions, excuse me, you get 1 point for each question. Now, the average came out to 3.01, as far as the score. But let's see what your score is. Because we do talk about savings, and all of this pertains to our presentation and the program that we offer. Question number 2 is, did you miss any payments or on any obligations that you have, this past year? That was question number 2. Did you miss any payments on any obligations in the past year? Even if it's 1, did you miss it? Now, question number 3 simply is, did you have a balance on your credit card after the last payment was due? In other words, did you have a balance on your credit card after the last payment was due? Question number 4, including all of your assets, was more than 10% of the value in liquid assets. In other words, all of your assets, stocks, bonds, whatever you have, was more than 10% of the value of those assets liquid. Now, I always believe in being liquid. I always tell you, I don't believe in the paper. I believe in liquidity. So that was question number 4. Now remember, these 5 financial health questions can predict your wealth. That's what they can predict your wealth. And remember what I said on yesterday. I said that you want to be rich because rich simply stands for residual income creates happiness. But I said that you really want to be wealthy because rich people still work for other people, wealthy people don't. So I want you wealthy. Question number 5. Is your total debt service, principal and interest we're talking about, your total debt service, less than 40% of your income? In other words, all that you owe, principal and interest, debts and everything, is less than 40% of your income. Now, figure out your own score. And like I said, the average, the mean score was 3.01. Figure out your score, and let's talk about a little bit of what it means. Because it's very important. It's very important now. It's very important going into the new year, and it's very important that you take care of all of this if it needs to be taken care of next year. Because if you want to live a better life, you want to live it debt-free. You don't want to owe anybody. The only thing you want to owe to any man is to love him. That's all you want to owe. And that's a great thing to owe, to love him. Other than that, you don't want to owe anybody anything. So let's talk about, if you save regularly, make all your payments on time, pay off your entire credit card balance when due, maintain a healthy stock of safe and liquidity assets, and never take on debts that put heavy strain on yourself or your monthly income, you are very likely to be financially healthy and able to accumulate significant wealth. That's basically what the study is saying. So are you in that position? And if not, how do we get you in that position? How do we keep you in that position? Meanwhile, if you've done none of these things, you are very likely to be financially unhealthy. So look at your score. So, I guess in simpler terms, what it simply means is that the financial health significantly and more likely, you either already have high personal net worth or you have it in the future. So it depends on you, what you've done or what you're doing or what you're going to do. Now, my prayer for you is that you do these things so that you will be wealthy as opposed to being rich. It's good. It's all right to be rich too, but you want to be at the top of the mountain, so you want to be wealthy. And you have that opportunity right now. We have the plan, we have the presentation, we have the tools, we have the system, we have the help, we have the class, we have everything. All we have to do is use it so we don't lose it. You know, there's a saying that if you don't use it, you lose it. Well, we don't want to lose anything but our debt, and we want to help everybody else be gainers. So that's my prayer for you. That's my holiday wish for you. And that's Joe's wish for you as well. So, you know, I talked to him a little while ago, and he said he may be here, may not. Got some things he has to deal with. So, but he said if not, to wish everyone happy holidays, and that's what I'm doing right now. Want you to have a great holidays with your family, with your friends. Enjoy yourself and think about what I just said. You know, these 5 questions, think about those questions, and think on them, do something about them. And you know, as Roger said last night on the call last night, that, I mean, Roger said it all. He said 2015, nothing is getting in his way, and by the end of 2015, he's going to be at the top, do anything he wants to do, go anywhere he wants to go. It's life-changing for him. And that's what I want for everybody. That's what I want for the world. And like I said, if you can have that, then can you imagine what kind of world we can have, that no matter who you meet, who you see, that they are being blessed and happy as you are, because all their needs are met. And if they find somebody whose needs are not met, they're willing to jump in there and help them. That's what it's all about. Breakfast Club family, that's what family is about. That's what this season is about. You know, it's about the love. It's about giving of yourself. And like I said, the more you give of yourself, the more you will receive of yourself and to yourself. And that's what brings joy to the world. You know, and you know, it's amazing, and it's a great feeling when you know you have one of the answers, if not the answer, to everybody's struggles. You have the education that you can teach them. These are the things that you have to deal with, and then you can teach them these are the solutions to the things you have to deal with. Do you want to take care of that? If you do, I can help you. I am here to help you. I love to help you. We can pull together and get this job done. We can do it and do it and do it until the job gets done. That's the joy of it. And then have fun at it. I'm having so much fun right now, but I'm going to have so much more fun in 2015 that y'all may say, that man must be crazy. All he does is smile and this. But you know what? It's all good. It's all good. You know, life throws you many curves, but you have to navigate those curves. You know, PMA is very important, positive mental attitude. You know, it's very important. And, you know, we know that sometimes things hurt and you feel bad and you hurt and everything, and it's hard to be so positive and everything when you're in pain. But guess what? If you overcome pain, you increase your gain. You just move forward irregardless. And the thing is when you move forward, you try to take as many people with you as you can. And those that don't want to go, there's nothing much you can do about it or for them. Once they get that wake-up call, or they wake up and find out that there's better things for them, if they're willing to give the time, the energy, and the thought process, change that thing in the, you know, in the middle of these 2 ears. When you change that and you understand, then you can move forward. And that's what we want to be about right now in this year. So what I'm going to do is, again, I wish everybody happy holidays, peace and blessings to you through the coming new year. And I do want to check the chat box just to see if we have any questions. The other thing is that the presentation, we are finished. We signed off on the last thing that we needed to do on yesterday with Tools Rock. And we know that this is the holidays and people are on vacation and things like that, so we'll have to just wait until they get things into the funnel, and they'll let us know, and then we'll let you know. But it's there. The work is done, and it is gorgeous. It is exciting. The manual is done. It's all in there. This coming year, first Joe and I and a few people, we're going to be the guinea pigs. We're going to do a fax broadcasting campaign, and we're going to, see how that works. We think it's going to be great because we're great, and you're great, and we're great together. And then we'll come back with the results to you, and we'll assist you in doing your own campaigns as well. But we're going to be the guinea pigs first because it costs money. It costs quite a bit of money, but we're going to do that first so that you don't have to be the guinea pigs. And what we're going to do when we do that, we're going to find out what's right, what's possibly wrong, what needs to be changed, make those changes, and then we'll get it to you and let you know how it's gone, how it goes, and then you can decide if you want to be a part of it, because that is the last piece of the puzzle. I mean, what we have now is you can just take what we have now and run with it, and you're good to go. But we're going to try to add that one last piece to the puzzle, because I must tell you that this coming year, after the Breakfast Club, I'm out the door. You won't even be able to reach me because I'm getting back out there with the people because they need somebody out there with them to teach them some things, and that's part of my responsibility, I feel, so I will be out there. I will still be here. Like I said, Joe and I still be here to help you and everything, but I've taken on some other things that I've got to do, help some other people as well, and my time is never my own. Never has been and probably never will be. But I love it. I enjoy it. It's what makes me happy and keeps me joyous and keeps me going. So that's what's going to happen there. So you won't be able to reach me as easily as it has been in the past, because now I have to share myself and things that we have with other people as well. But let's see what we have in the chat room. Okay. Everybody's saying happy holidays. That's a great thing. So it's almost 11:15 by the hours. I say we weren't going to hold you long today. So Breakfast Club family, I love you from the bottom of my heart. You're the greatest family on the planet. Go out today and love somebody. Share with them. Share the love in your heart. And, try to make a difference in somebody's life, because there are people out there suffering today. And they just need a smile. They just need to know that somebody cares. They just need to know that they have value, that they are somebody, that they're worth something, because they're fearlessly and wondrously made, just like we are, and that opportunity is here. So be blessed, peace and blessings to you. Let's work hard to make a change in somebody's life, their career, in our city, state, country, and most of all in the world. Let us first be the change in us that we want to see in the world. So with that being said, happy holidays. Go out and make it a great day. This is Mark Stevens for our host, Joe Shute, saying we will see you, not tomorrow, but on Monday on the Breakfast Club, and we are coming out smoking. Anything that's in our way that's negative, we're rolling over it. And we're going to the top of the mountain, and we're going to look over and see the promised land, and we're going to see roads paved with gold. Roads paved with gold. So peace and blessings to everybody. Make it a great day, and we will see you back here Monday on the Breakfast Club.